Hello again, Dr. Bruce McNab, One Health Epidemiologist here with Novometrics Research Inc. with another video on COVID-19. This is being recorded on June 9th, 2020, where many economies are opening up as we have flattened the curve to some extent in many areas of the world. But we need to open up with caution. I'm not saying don't open the economy. I realize many people are suffering from a stagnant economy, and I freely admit I do not know the magic balance between keeping the economy going and preventing further spread of COVID-19. But I do know with 100% certainty that spread of any disease, including infectious contagious disease, including COVID-19, is inherently exponential. Therefore, each and every one of us, including you personally, can have an exponentially positive or exponentially negative impact on the number of cases of COVID-19. It's perfectly understandable that the vast majority of us think in terms of individual terms. What about our health, the health of our loved ones in our household? What about our income? Our ability to pay the rent. I understand all that, and that is perfectly logical. And in addition to that, with a pandemic, we also have to think at the community level, what's best for our community, for our population, be it in our city or in our region, and how can we minimize the number of cases, the number of deaths, buy time until we get a vaccine to get the immunity within the population up sufficiently high to reduce the probability of spread. How can we keep the economy going while at the same time minimizing the number of cases? That involves your personal behavior, you staying home when you are sick so that you don't spread it, you limiting the number of contacts you make when you are out and about. That means planning, so you're shopping less frequently, but you have a list and get what you need when you do shop, but you reduce the number of contacts you would otherwise make, and decreasing the probability of transmission when you are out, either to you or from you, if you happen to be shedding asymptomatically, for example. So that means we need to continue the social distancing as best we can in our personal situation. And that will vary between people. If your job requires you to be out there and to be close to people, you're working in a grocery store or whatever, then you need to do the best you can in that situation. I admit it's easier for me being retired. I can stay home, and therefore I do stay home as much as I can. So do the best you can within your situation to reduce the number of days you are out, reduce the number of contacts you make, and decrease the probability of transmission when you are out and about by distancing, wearing masks, that type of thing, washing your hands frequently, all those things to reduce the number of cases you produce as an individual, including you getting in the first place. You want to prevent that because you can't spread it if you don't get it. And if you do have it and don't know it, if you take precautions, you can reduce the number of cases you produce within your household and beyond, and reduce the exponential impact of that spreading beyond you exponentially. Please, this is extremely important as the economy opens up. We will see increased number of cases as a result of that increased movement. But please contribute to your community and yourself by minimizing that. I strongly urge you to see the additional video on factors affecting spread of disease. You'll see the link here below, because it explains how disease is spread and what your personal impact is on that. Yes, the video is a little long, but I strongly urge you to watch that in its entirety and see how you can influence COVID in your community. Thank you.